Okay, now let's draw people in perspective. Okay, now again, oh, that's difficult. I'm joking. It is, if you follow the rules, that we've done before, then it's not that difficult. Okay, now you have horizon line. I'll do it very softly because we'll have to add people here. Horizon line. Now this is like 2/3. So from this point, it's 2/3 to that point, to the end there, okay? Now, I mean, it's more ground than sky, okay? Now from here, you have the vanishing point. Vanishing point. Okay, from vanishing point, let's do a very, very sharp line towards the right, towards downwards like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the pavement on one side. You'll see the image later on. And maybe more lines there. Why not? I can add more lines. You can add as many lines as you like. Fill it up with lines, but they all have to start from the vanishing point, okay? They all have to start from this line, from this point there. And then very sharp lines at the top, say. If you wish. They all merge or vanish to this point, okay? Now, the heads of the people are a little bit further up of the, that's the eye level. Eye level or horizon line. The heads of the people are here, just a little bit above the horizon line. So I can do a line like this, where I can add the heads of the people, so just above the horizon line. Then you have the body, then shoulders. She's a lady, she's wearing a raincoat, and you have legs moving forwards. She's got a little bit of a, she's making gesture because she's moving fast. Obviously it's raining, or maybe it's cold. And head here, shoulders, and there you have it. So she's moving towards the horizon line. Another figure up here. Now again, do those lines. So her feet are at this point, at this line here. They're ending up here, okay? Now you can have some shadow of the lady on the ground. Heads, people at the front or in front of her, far away from her, and then people here, you see heads or people just moving away. There you have it. Now more people. So we will do a cityscape, and you will have to add more people here. There you have it. And another taller person. You add another line. A taller person there. Well, taller than them all. No, not really. Let's keep it. No, let's keep the heads here, because that will be a gigantic man. So let's keep the heads just above the horizon line. That's horizon line, eye level. There you have it. He's a larger figure, but still it's obliged by those lines there, just moving. And then he's also, or maybe he's coming towards us. Yes, he's coming towards us. Okay. they're coming towards us as well. She's talking to him. He's just also looking at her, and they're coming towards us. They're moving towards us. And as I said, the pavement here. But all these people, apparently it's wet. It's all wet. So they're creating a shadow here towards us. Okay. All right. As I said, you have the pavement here. And these people are standing and looking by. Well, looking the standbys. Sitting on the pavement. You have two heads here. They're standing up on the pavement, just looking. Their head is just above the horizon. Again, heads. But I'm following this line there. You see, I could have done that there, but not as steep as I've done this, because that was too large, too high up. But I can keep it low there. I can keep it low profile on the heads like this. So those lines, you can do more lines like this, you can do more lines like we've done. They all merge to the vanishing point. Now, there's some street lights here. They're not in the figure on the original, but I'm adding it. It makes more sense. It's a cityscape. Another one. Okay. And let's take off those merging lines, which are the vanishing point, and do some building work here. So on the horizon you have some high-rise buildings here, and their roofs are horizontal to the horizon line. Okay, that's even higher, that building there. And then you have on that side also some high-rise buildings. But because they are at a distance, I will have to keep them very vague. There you are. Very vague, so very soft. Now, let's though emphasize these are figures. Darken them. Give more attention to those. There we are. And these two people standing by, looking at the world go by. And they're standing on the pavement, see? And there's shadows here. And these people's shadow have their own shadows as well. Buildings at the back, I could give them a little bit even vaguer impression. And then let's darken this lady here. Most important thing is to give them some gesture, which we've done it for so many times. Gesture drawing. See, that helps when you do figures walking by. There you are. And the man there. So he's walking towards us. Let's emphasize it a bit more. and the figures moving apart, moving away again. A bit darker. They all have to obey to those lines, you see? Like that lady here, the man there, and all these lines there. Again, they vanish to one vanishing point. Okay, now let's make a little bit of clearage here with my putty and create a bit of more of an atmospheric drawing, like kind of, see? There we are. And you can create some sort of, let's say, a bit of a wet tarmac here. And that's going to teach us lots of stuff, because we can use that perspective drawing in all the rest of the drawings that we're going to do in our art career, or art drawing lessons that we're going to have the next, you know, as the year progresses. We're going to do scenery, we're going to do cityscapes, landscapes, so you cannot avoid having people, because it will be seen, they say, oh, you're avoiding them on purpose because you have not done enough practice with people on the scene. So there we are. We need this people on city scenes, lampposts. And look, right here, another lamppost. Oh, that's the biggest one. But look, guess this. All this line, or the end of the lamppost, they have to come to the same, see? They have to follow that line. Now, yeah, we don't see that behind the people, but that's what it is. Now, that's a very, very thick lamppost, but you can make it better. Okay, people. There we are then. You can play around with that. You can play around with this. You can make it a little bit more delicate. You can play the man. Shorten his foot. And then give him a little bit of highlight here. Now this is cosmetics. You don't have to do that because they're all dark anyway. But just to play around. Create something more artistic. We can do better than what the man is doing here. What that cityscape has given us, we can do better than that. All right. See you on the next one.